Hello YouTube, just a quick video to show you how to use one of our cable wrap kits. It's the new version of it, so just thought we'd do a new video. You are going to need one cable. You have to take this off your HD25, so if you check our other videos, there's a video that shows you how to remove the cable. This kit is designed to work with the 1.5 metre one, the one with the right angle jack. If you've got a different cable, let us know and we can probably make you a different kit. In the kit you should have a length of cable braid cut and fused to length, and 3 little black tubey things. A little one, slightly bigger one with a shaped end, and a custom Cans branded one. So you need all of those. And the other thing you'll need is a bit of masking tape or sellotape or something like that. Masking tape's probably best. What I'll start off by doing is take a little tab of tape like that, about 1 centimetre square, and just wrap that round, taping the red connector to the other lead so that it just ends up as one long lead, so you've got a little bit dangling down, which will help you a lot when you're wrapping it. Then start at the connector end, the ear cup end, and just push the wrap onto it, doing a little wormy motion. Basically push it down, grab hold of the connector with your other hand and pull it taut, and just keep going like that. Let's see if I can get a bit closer. Just work it on like that, and then every so often you're going to get a little build up of stuff. Just run your hand down that, flatten it back out again. Right. This is pretty boring, so I'll just go through some of the stuff. We've got lots of different colours available. If you check our listings, so we've got all different, all your standard colours. We've also got UV reactive ones. So if you're playing in the clubs, they've got a lot of UV lights. We've got UV red, yellow, orange, quite a few different colours that will glow brightly under UV. Or we just do plain black if you just want it to stop the cable from tangling and protect it a bit. So the good thing about these is it will stop the cable from tangling out once you put it on there. And also if you trap it in your equipment, like in your flight cases and things like that, it's more likely to survive with a bit of protection. So it's not just cosmetic, it's actually relatively useful. Right, so there we go. So I've got it as far as the connectors coming out the end. And push that down now. Just keep working it down until you get to the join between the 2 cables. And then if you work all the slack along to the other end, there we go, it should just overlap the strain relief on the jack. So make sure it's down as far as that. Next you want to take the medium sized one, the shaped bit of shrink tube, and pop that on there. Slide it all the way down to the jack. Now this is glue line shrink. When you heat it up, there's glue inside that should melt and stick everything together. I'm going to use a heat gun, but you can use a hairdryer on hot, as long as you set it to the maximum heat. The best thing to do is after you've done it, have a look, and around the edges you should see where a little bit of glue squeezed out. If you don't see any glue, then you might not have heated it up for long enough. So just heat that up. It should start to shrink down and the glue will start to melt. There you go, so that's all on there nicely. And now that's attached at that end. As long as you can see a little bit of glue, that's attached and it won't come out and fray, which is good, obviously. And then probably want to work any slack you've got down to the other end. The tighter you do it, the less likely it is to tangle, but it also becomes a little bit less flexible, so it's up to you. So then take your little bit of shrink, a little tiny bit, and that again is glue lined, put it over the first connector, and you're probably going to have to remove the tape that you put around earlier on the second connector. God, I would have thought that'd be the easy bit. Right, here we go, got the tape off. Okay, slide it down and then slide it over the other connector so they're both both go through the shrink tube. And then slide that down so it covers up the join in between the cable wrap and the cable. And again, apply your heat gun or hairdryer. You can melt these with the back of a soldering iron, but it's not as good. So yeah, heat gun's the best. so that's all glued. So you can, well that's done, you can leave it like that. Obviously we've got the custom Cans branded one just to show who's made it, and it also neatens up the edges a little bit, makes it look a bit nicer. So finally stick the branded one over the top of everything, slide that down to the jack end, slide it up, and then give it a blast with the heat gun again. So I might spun around a little bit, just get that into place, just so it's lined up nicely. There you go. And if you put armour on there, it's a little bit longer. And basically it's got a bit on the end which acts a bit more like strain relief, and yeah, just protects your cable from bending sharply at the edges so it doesn't break. Alright, there you go, that's it, one wrapped cable. Happy days.